Hey friends! Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to dive into a new K-drama called The Potato Lab, which has potatoes, unexpected love, and some big company drama too. In episode 1, we meet Kim Mi-kyung and her team who work at the potato research lab for Sunyo Food. Mi-kyung is the assistant manager, and she's very upset because the company doesn't pay farmers enough for their potatoes. Even though Sunyo Food is #1 in the potato chips market, Mi-kyung feels they are unfair to farmers. Then a big drama happens. Michael Lee, who is about to close a big business deal with Sunyo Food, gets exposed as a fraud by So Baek-ho. Baek-ho is the director from Wonhan Retail's strategic planning department. Because of this, there is a lot of chaos, and finally, Sunyo Foods merges with Wonhan Retail. When Mi-kyung and her team hear about the merger, they are totally shocked. Mi-kyung is even more surprised because she has a past connection with Wonhan. She used to work there before, but left for some secret reasons that we don't know yet. The team is worried they might lose their jobs, but Mi-kyung decides to stay focused on her big dream to one day have a potato named after her. After reaching home, Mi-kyung talks to her younger brother Hwang Kyung and her best friend Ong-ju. Hwang Kyung runs a guest house with Ong-ju, who is a romance story writer. They tell Mi-kyung that Sunyo Food will no longer exist and that the potato lab will now be part of Wonhan's F&B department. Even though Mi-kyung is angry, she decides to adjust with one hand so she can continue chasing her dream. Meanwhile, Baek-ho gets lots of praise from his team for successfully acquiring Sunyo Food. But soon, there's another problem. They hear that the general manager of the IR team became violent. Baek-ho handles the situation well, but he starts doubting whether the potato lab is even necessary. Later, Mi-kyung and her team are called to Wonhan's Seoul office for HR processes. Mi-kyung advises her team to wear formal clothes because big companies often judge people by their appearance. The meeting goes badly, and when they hear that Baek-ho is coming to inspect the lab, they quickly rush back to prepare. On the way back, Mi-kyung has an awkward moment when she runs into her ex-boyfriend Ki-se, who is now a high-level officer at Wonhan. When they reach the lab, they find out that Baek-ho has already inspected everything carefully. He even criticizes them for wasting company money. Then something funny happens. A magpie, a bird, attacks Baek-ho. It's the same bird Mi-kyung had once rescued. The bird always attacks when Mi-kyung needs help. While trying to escape, Baek-ho falls into the potato farm, and farmers use wheelbarrows to stop him from getting hurt. Later at the hospital, Mi-kyung explains to Baek-ho how hard it is to develop the perfect potato. She tells him they have tested more than 2,000 potato samples. Baek-ho starts to understand, but he says that the lab must show real results if they want to survive. The next day, Lab Chief Hong is fired, and the team sees that the lab's signboard has been changed. Mi-kyung gets really angry and goes home to smoke a cigarette to calm herself down. But just as she is about to light it, it suddenly starts raining heavily. In the final scene of episode 1, Mi-kyung screams at the sky in frustration, and just then, Baek-ho appears with an umbrella. He apologizes to Mi-kyung and even calls himself a Wonhan bastard. And this episode ends here.